Hey, Jay, man, do you smoke?
I don't.
You don't smoke? Do you vape?
I used to.
Yeah? Do you know people that still vape?
Not really.
Well, let me tell you about this place, Vape31. Vape31 is founded in 2013 and last only survivor of a dedicated vape shop that does not sell any tobacco products. They are anti-big tobacco and anti-big pharma. A31, an online premier vape shop dedicated to providing better alternative to tobacco to help former smokers break the bad habit. Vape31 was founded by three guys who all successfully quit tobacco with the use of vapor alternatives. So, to get your orders in, visit www.vape31.com. That's www.vape31.com. Use the code TheReal or Chris25 for 20% off your purchase. Again, that's TheReal or Chris25 for 20% off your purchase.
Can you give me that website one more time?
That's vape31.com. It's vape, the number 3, and you spell out ONE.com.
God damn.
Five, four, three, two. Meow. Welcome to another podcast, another episode of the Relationship Method. I am Chris. Alongside with me is Jay. He's just walking through the door right now. He is late, but I cannot get mad at him because it's his job.
Yo.
It's a job thing. So yay, we got Jay. Also, up on here, we got our very first guest coming from the mainland, California. 831 used to be 408, so we're gonna say 40831.
40831.
Seaside High graduate.
That's right.
Damn, QB. We got motherfucker Keith. Yay!
Welcome, kids.
Welcome, my guy.
Just go
What's
ahead and throw
up, man?
your
Welcome to
gear
the
on.
podcast. Welcome to
Episode 4.
How's everyone going today? We got 4 dicks on the couch. That's okay though, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like we're docking. Y'all ever heard of docking before?
It's so funny.
It's like a Chinese finger trap.
So funny. The first time I heard about it was on a podcast.
Hey, well this is the second time you heard
time.
it. Goddamn.
Actually, my first time hearing that. to be
Okay,
honest.
docking.
You know what docking
I don't know what docking
Oh.
is.
All right, so it's
Educate me.
from what I heard, it's a Swedish thing, right? It's where the uncircumcised peen, you touch peens, right? And then you put the extra skin over the other peen.
So you have a circumcised peen and an uncircumcised peen.
Yeah.
And you put the circumcised one with the uncircumcised one, and the foreskin goes over the circumcised one.
What the hell?
And
Y'all
they
doing?
dock each other. So just
Shit.
think about it. This is how they put it. And they put it in perfect perspective, because I do not ever want to dock my phone again on a dock. When you plug in your phone, that's what I think of every time. I'm like,
The word docking. So is the word docking like the word moist for women? Because I know a lot of women hate the word moist and hate the word cunt.
moist is my wife's number one no word.
No?
Moist and
Hey,
spread.
Don. Moist.
Yeah. Oh.
Moist. Moist.
You can't even come in the house without saying
What about if you're baking for it, you know? Like, do you want your bread moist?
How can you use that in another set? In another... Would you like it wet?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Are you thinking of a word besides moist?
Besides moist.
Spongy?
Spongy.
No.
Do you like your bread like a sponge?
Cannot.
Nah.
Nope.
If can, no can.
Nice.
No can. No can. Sound white sound right there.
So Jay, man, what you been up to, dog,
Oh,
man?
man.
It's been a minute, bro.
It's been a stressful month, I'll be honest.
Hell,
Stressful, huh?
No.
Is it because of work?
Mainly because of work. On top
Okay.
of school.
Okay.
On top of other stuff I'm doing.
Oh, you've been canoodling and getting fellation?
Nah, I don't have time for that, man.
I
wish I had.
We need to make time for you to get some.
Okay.
Hey, I'm a busy guy right now, so
Okay. Well,
I gotta get my shit done, you know?
get your shit together. That's good. No, that's good, man. You gotta be focused and
Yeah.
shit. My boy Jay went to the board, and if you don't know what the board is, it's when you reach a certain rank in the army and you have to know basically army trivia to get to the next level of your career.
You ever hear of Flashcard 101?
Yeah, shit, man, I'm bad at flashcards, dude. I'm more of a tape, replay, go to sleep, let that motherfucker play, wake up, subconsciously.
Yeah.
I know my shit.
I try that. I don't know. It doesn't work for me. I have to like read it. I'm a visual learner, so I have to look at it. Okay. Trying to like memorize that.
Yeah.
Shit. Almost like a piano. I can't read, but I can memorize how to play it.
Okay.
So visual and then memorize.
How'd it go, man? How'd your board go?
I feel like it was 50-50 when I went up.
Yeah.
But it was a no-go.
Of course.
I'll give
Of
it
course.
that.
No, everyone, a lot of people, I'm going to say everyone, a lot of people get a no-go the first time.
Right. And then it was just a month notice of learning tons of questions.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and I had to like, the creed.
Yeah.
It's like a monologue. Holy shit. When I saw that, I'm like, 3 fucking paragraphs. I'm like, no way I'm going to learn that in 1 month.
Bro, okay, so with the creed, the secret with the creed, right? And the creed is it's a non-commissioned officer creed.
Mm-hmm.
The way I survived the board is I like yelled it, and by the second sentence they're like, all right, special long way. Shut up now, stop. Because I was annoyingly loud. So that kind of works too, especially like maybe in arguments if you start yelling at some bullshit. Like the cat's on fire, type shit.
Who are you arguing with?
Not my wife. It'll work with other people, but just not my wife. My wife would be like, boy, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Touch that, boy. But shit. All right, Keith, man. Hey, Keith, out in Hawaii. That's a pretty long fucking drive
Hawaii,
from California.
Real, right?
God damn, what bridge did you go over? No, but man, what's
Southwest Bridge?
Southwest Bridge.
What's the sudden change, man, from the mainland to over here, dog?
We came out, decided to bring the kids out.
Yeah.
Me and the wife run a halal back in Monterey, Nahamana. Shout out to Nahamana.
Mm-hmm.
We just went back a couple weeks ago, did our first whole weekend, which is a luau annual for the group.
Okay.
But we were teaching the kids the culture already, what we grew up in. I'm Hawaiian, my wife is Chamorro.
Half a day.
Yeah, half a day.
Katamali.
So we brought the kids out last March, and as soon as we came out, and we were already teaching the kids the culture of what we're doing, what we wanted them to grow up as, was like, hey, I have family out here, you have family on Maui, let's see if we can make a move. And within a couple of weeks, somebody that used to work for Dom hit her up while we were out here, and there was a job offer. Job offer came up, it happened, we made the move within...
It's pretty good.
I don't know. We found out she got the job on July 1st. She left July 7th. I stayed an extra 2 weeks, left July 19th. The only thing we brought was suitcases with clothes in it. We sold everything from the house back in Marina.
Yeah.
And all we brought were the cars and suitcases. And
that's crazy.
Yeah, we just like, this is what was gonna happen.
It was dude, that's what you call like one of those up and leave type situations, like, hey man, let's just go fucking go.
Yep.
You got the opportunity and y'all just went. Not a lot of people could fucking do that.
Yeah, sell everything. Oh, let's start fresh. Let's go.
Start fresh. Let's go to a different across the water.
That's what it was, and it's been amazing. Like I don't with it, it's still, I feel like honeymoon stage, but I don't see us moving back. I see us, if we do move, it's going to be to a different island.
Okay.
We'll probably go to a different island. Maybe, just like I said, she's Chamorro. She wants to go to Guam for a couple of years. Maybe we do that. If they ever open a Target in Guam, she'll probably be the person anyway.
That's
freaking awesome, dude.
What I heard of Guam is you could go around the entire island in an hour and a half. I overheard some other, Chamorros speaking the kind. And they're talking about like vacationing there, and they're saying, "Oh yeah, I went around the island in an hour and a half." I was like, "Huh, that's pretty I want to go hiking. I want to go hitchhiking in Guam." But that's not gonna happen.
It lasts about an hour.
Probably lasts me a good damn 12 hours because I'll be stopping.
True.
Hey, I hear even the humidity. It's not terrible here.
Yeah.
I heard in Guam it's different. Like you got Florida humidity over there. And I'm like,
oh fuck that!
I remember Florida.
That shit's not fun. It's like stepping out and going back in the shower.
Yes.
Because it's like you're fresh, you're ready to go. You go outside and you're like, oh man, nope. Go back inside just to get fresh again.
Yep. You take
That
another
shit is
shower.
bad. I don't know how people
5-6 showers a day over there.
Yeah, I don't know how people live out there, like do construction out there, and like all the manual labor work. I don't know how y'all do it. I give it up to y'all, but shit, you don't see me doing that shit. Kiss my ass.
Not there,
sir, ma'am.
The worst one I ever saw was in Vegas, middle of June. Woke up at 6 in the morning. It was 1:15 already. It was just a heat wave. It was crazy.
Shit,
and there was dudes working like construction on top of roof, and I'm like, Doug.
You gotta be paying me like at least.
Tripping.
Goddamn.
And they're in long sleeves so they don't get, they're trying to prevent themselves from getting, all this sunburn and everything. And I'm like, you're crazy. It's 1:50 with you. I'm not doing that. But
shit.
they start at 3 in the morning. They get off at, a certain time. I'm like,
that's cool. Like,
that's
it's
the
like
grind.
it's like during the fucking when it's cool and shit.
It ain't cool 100 at 3 in the morning.
Well, shit. I mean, it's better than it's better than with the sun beating on you, and that what'd you say?
1:15, yeah.
1:15 becomes a hot damn 1:45 with the sun, no wind, dry
outside.
Oh no, I'm a heat cat, bro. I can't be doing this shit. Dog.
How you gonna drink outside? You'd be like,
kiss my ass, boss. Yeah, man. Well, speaking of like these relationship of ours, like. Dude, did we, was it worth putting a ring on it? Like, getting married and shit, and all the shit that you've been through putting a ring and coming out here. Did you ever see that shit?
Are you directing this to me?
I'm directing it to you because this motherfucker ain't married yet.
Not yet.
We're still trying to get him filleted.
I went far as being engaged, but go ahead.
Engaged?
Yesterday was my anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
12 years.
Congrats.
And truthfully, it's been the best 12 years of my life.
Ah.
Through the ups and downs, there's tough moments. I mean,
but of course,
that's gonna happen.
But a lot of it was self-inflicted. That's on me, being young and stupid. But I would say in this last year that I've been out here, almost a year and a half now, has been the best year and a half that we've had in our marriage.
Wow.
And putting a ring on it was amazing. Like honeymoon stage, terrible stage to now stage. Wouldn't take it back for the world.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like I love when I finally put the ring on it. Like I was totally invested into the kinship. If you say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say I was fucking around, but like. All the DMing and all the the needless conversations I had, that shit fucking stopped, So yeah, man. And also, you only have one woman to satisfy. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to reply anymore. Jay.
Go ahead.
Okay, all right. So
hold on, you say you were
engaged, dog, right?
I was.
I guess help us do that. It's killing me, dog.
So you're engaged. What happened? Is this the Chachi situation looking like?
Yeah.
Are you guys still cool?
We haven't talked since actually.
Oh, bitch. No, I'm sorry. Not
Snitch?
bitch. You non-talker, you.
Female.
Let me put it this way. Like, there's a borderline of respect there. Like.
So it was mutual. The breakup was mutual.
I wouldn't say it was mutual at the moment. It was one of us wasn't ready. Me in particular.
You wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
So she bent the knee and was like,
"Oh no,
hey Jay,
yeah,
marry my."
You might have bent the knee, but she bent the knee.
She bent the knee first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see what you guys say. Yes.
So you were in a situationship
of like 6 years.
Of 6 years.
1 year being engaged.
1 year being engaged. So. When you were engaged, right? Because there's, I've seen and heard a lot of different stories of engagement. Was it the ring or was it just like a verbal, hey man, we are going to do this?
Like,
it's okay. It's not embarrassing.
It wasn't the ring.
It wasn't the ring. It was, we're going to get married on this date type deal.
Kind of.
Without
going too much detail because I kind of don't want to talk about the moment.
Okay.
We'll probably talk about it a little later.
Okay.
It's just I'm coming off work, so I can't really think about it.
That's okay.
But
that's okay. Do us guys, men,
do we sacrifice our happiness for being in relationships? That's a good one, right? Shout out to you know who you are. I'm not gonna say your name because you want to be anonymous. But
See, let me say on that. Yes and no.
I got a yes and no too. I could go off on a yes and no.
Yeah.
It's like I say yes because I do want the other to be as happy.
Okay.
But at the same time, I can get happy if they're happy. If that makes sense.
Oh, like
And-
I could come
this
if
will
she
work.
comes. You know,
For sure.
I could go off if she goes off too. Type deal.
I guess you can kind of put it that way.
Okay.
It satisfies me that they're satisfied.
Okay, no, that makes
is that,
sense.
is that empathetic, sympathetic? I don't know the proper term.
It's something ick.
Yeah.
Apathetic.
Yeah, empathetic.
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 We use that.
Some other people call it what is it? Emotional intelligence, I guess.
Shoot, sounds like emotional damage.
I don't know, man. I think you used those two words together wrong.
Wrong.
It was wrongfully used.
Wrongfully
Dude.
used.
Okay.
But no, I know. I totally understand where you're coming from with
Yeah.
this one. I think with happiness, like say your hobby is cars, right?
Mm.
Going into a relationship, your time with your car becomes a little bit less because that goes to your significant other, male or female.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So yeah, I say, you know, of course, yes or no. Sacrificing. I don't know, cause like I've heard someone talk about, you know, this question because a guy would wake up on a Sunday and all he wants to do is you know, he's used to watching football. Now when he's in a relationship, instead of watching the football game, the wife, you know, expects the man to, you know, do the dishes, start cooking, do the cleaning, do the lawn, you know, all these other things, and all he wants to do is, you know, just watch football. So he sacrificed, you know, his happiness of watching football to appease his wife, and all he gets is Sports Center the next day.
Or that night, yeah.
Or that night, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I could see it. Like your hobbies become less. Of course, you know, like you're happy when you're doing your hobbies, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's less now because, you know, that time goes towards your significant other.
So more like given a compromise.
Yeah, it's more like a compromise, but you're not fully invested. Like a person that likes to play video games.
And I would
What
hope
you
you'd be
mean-
okay.
wait.
I would hope you'd be okay with that, right?
Yeah, of course, definitely. But I mean, again,
Some people are different.
sacrificing your happiness for the relationship, you know?
All the time. All the time. It's true. Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Is a real
Yeah.
thing. It is a real thing. And you want to be the same way with happy house, happy spouse. You
I've
said
heard that before.
I know.
but
Just
you
click.
said something the other pod that made 100% sense, and it's you give 100%, the other gives 100%. It's not a 50-50 thing.
Oh, of course, yes.
A lot of people always talk about 50-50 relationship. No, if this person's only giving 50% of themselves, where's the other 50% going?
Exactly.
To the toilet.
But we give 100 and 100, right? So that means sacrificing time, effort, treasures. You're giving away money that you would spend on yourself. Shoes. Oh, man. I gave up shoes when I got married. Like, it sucked.
Dude, I gave up shoes too.
But then the kids came and it was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
That adds to the relationship thing. It's like, okay, now I have not to just deal with making the wife happy. The kids got to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
The kids, and then we always forget, as man or women, husband or wife, because we always want to, especially men, we're the protectors of the family, we're the providers of the family.
Yep.
We do
Yeah.
all these things. That the kids seem to come first. What I always tell people, especially DJing weddings for a long time and people doing this, never forget that without you two, there would be no kids.
Yeah.
So put that person on this pedestal and keep them on the pedestal. Don't put the kids above them. The kids could be right there with them. But make sure that she knows that you respect her enough and you put her on this pedestal so high to be the one to be your baby mama, to be your wife, to do this, and that she is more important to you than that child that's just not even a quarter, not even a 0.1% below them. She still has to be above them.
You gotta put your woman first. Oh my God!
All you listeners out there, listen to this guy. He got some wise words right here.
Goddamn Snapple.
You plan to get married,
Bruh, one, he was listening to our podcast.
Hey, props to you, man.
Two, man, you went to church. He went to church. I said it.
I am a church man. So.
No, that's some good ass advice.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
One of the best.
I'm kind of my jaw is dropped.
Pick that up.
Oh, getting over a cough. Oh my God, this cough is bad. Oh, you got a cough too?
I'm holding it in though.
Oh, you are?
It's been like a week.
Good shit. Hi, I got you. Cool.
Yeah, I got the
Cool.
So we surrounding me.
We got some questions, right? And this question is, I'm not gonna say her name, but she wanted to ask the guys this question, and it's how do us guys break their heart and still try to be friends with them, and why do we as guys can't let the female go?
I wonder what she meant by can't let the female.
So okay, so I know her situation. Reason why I know is I just know. She has dated a fellow, and he did the dirty work. And he wanted her back. Now that she's moving on, he still wants her back. Will do anything, even went to the lengths of saying that he would kill himself. Lame ass bitch. But
damn,
bruh, ain't no I'm sorry, dude. Ain't no woman or man worth knocking your shit off, dog.
Hell no.
Hell no. But yeah, so her question is, why do us men still go for the woman that we hurt and try to get them back? And that shit turned off. Bitch.
I think in a situation, because I feel like I know the situation.
I think we've been in this situation before.
Yeah, it's just he moved on to something else that wasn't as good as this.
The grass wasn't greener.
It just wasn't greener, and it's like, I want that back. Maybe there was baggage that went along with it that, whatever it was. I don't know why. Truthfully,
I think he wanted his cake and his pie too.
Of course.
Sometimes you can't have that.
But no, sometimes
Most
you
of the time
can't have the
you
wagyu and the filet. You know what I'm saying?
Is he asking the same thing of the other person as well?
Yeah.
Like, is that going through his mind? Like, oh, I can try to do this with this person, but maybe I can try to do this with this person.
Yeah.
Still. Maybe they both don't know, and then what happens? It comes to surface.
Yeah.
And that's
So
that's a sticky situation. Like
super
sticky.
Super sticky. And I'm talking about like goddamn that's sticky, right?
But what was that, Little Giants?
Look, first of all, like if someone's gonna kill themselves, try to get them some help.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Because that's not right. At the same time, on the real, trying to get away from that. You don't want to be around that.
Yeah, that's like if a person is trying to knock himself off, first get them help. Second, I would definitely like cut that person off because it's like it's shit that I do not want to fucking deal with. Especially like let's say your mind state is there. You're going, you're grooving, and then you have this negativity just bringing you down. It's like, god damn, dude, like I'm like really good up here. I do not need this right now.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself if you leave me. It's like a bitch. I don't want to say do it, but dang man, go get help, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's one reason why I'm leaving you.
Yeah.
You're insecure about this, and the insecurities already is there. Like, you're saying you're gonna kill yourself because something happened that is wrong, and maybe maybe she or he, it doesn't matter, will take me back because I'm gonna say I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, you know what?
But it's stupid. It's dumb.
4 out of 10 times, it's not gonna work.
Not, I would say 9 out of 10. I say 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 times, it's not gonna work. I say 4 out of 10 because
that's somebody said that to you before.
You know what? I've seen it. I've seen it go. And I'm like, that's pretty pathetic, dog.
So, what would you say to the audience that are listening, like who are in that situation right now?
Definitely. If you are in that type of headspace where you can't move on without that specific person, I really suggest going back to the hobbies that you really liked before you went with this person. When you went, from 100 to 50, that 50 went to, that significant other. Bring that 50 back and go back to 100. So like, let's say you love to hoop 5 times a week, but then you got into a situation and now you're only hooping twice a week. Go back to hooping 5 to 6 times. There's nothing wrong with that. Also, the boys or the women that you suddenly cut off, if they're down for you, dog, they'll be there to be like, hey man, let's go, man, let's go get you filleted.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Or let's go get you shit faced drunk and go hit on these 54-year-old women. Ain't nothing wrong with hitting on 60-year-olds because they'll be like, here we go, you're drunk, but you know what? I kind of like it because my husband isn't giving me any play. Therefore, you can talk to me.
I will take care of you.
Here's another drink. Shout out to Monkey Doug.
Oh.
That's my advice, man. That's like, A1. Like, go back to what you love, man. If you like, put in Star Wars Legos together. Motherfucking do the whole Batman. Do Joker, do Robin, do Batgirl, do Riddler, do all those shits.
There you go.
And fucking put them on Instagram.
Find yourself again.
No,
love yourself again.
Definitely, ain't nothing wrong loving yourself.
Self-discovery as well.
Bruh, ain't nothing wrong with the Pornhub, the X-Hamster. Mm-hmm. Dude, whack the fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
Go at it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's easy access now.
Yeah, bruh. Definitely, dude. That's my advice, man. Like,
Just
dude,
watch out for
go
the
back
viruses.
to what you really love in doing, man.
Yeah.
Like, connect with the people that, you left. You know what I'm saying? Because life goes on. Of course, when you're in a relationship or not, life goes on, and of course, the homies and the homegirls that you rocked with, of course they're gonna y'all gonna split up because of life. Man, reconnect.
Life happens.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It is what it is. Just reconnecting. Chris, Jay knows who he is. My best friend is Michael Brown.
Yeah.
We've been best friends since 2 or 3 years old, and I haven't talked to him in 3 months. And yesterday, it might have been today, random text message. Hey, brother, love you. Hope you're doing good.
Yeah.
But the connection was like nothing that ever happened. Like we spent every hour together growing up. Everything we did together growing up, doing all this stuff, and now we got families. We got significant others. He lives in California. I live in Hawaii, but it's still there. Like just as much as when you're in a down moment, like you're gonna commit suicide, that person who is your person will be there for you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And they'll usually go out there and get you some help. But you shouldn't even get to that low point. You shouldn't even get to that low of saying that to somebody who you say you love just because they don't. Maybe you did something wrong.
Yeah.
You should never get to that low point to put that pressure on somebody to say that I'm going to kill myself. Never. Ever.
Oh, definitely not.
Ever. That's some fucked up shit. Yeah, it's fucked up. To put more pressure on them. And I'm just saying, they might not have been the person that created the whole thing. You could have been the one that created the whole thing. Now you're creating more drama, more problems. Not good.
Get help.
Not get help. and I think number one, just like Chris said, find yourself again.
Yeah.
Love yourself again, and be that person who you were. And things might come along. And
well, to answer this woman's question, I just think that he feels a little bit of guilty for leaving or for playing you.
Doing his deed.
Yeah, for doing his dirt. He feels guilty, so that's why he's trying to get you back by saying these things, or by saying and doing these things. He's trying to get you back, but you're just basically you're just
keep doing your thing. Yeah, keep doing your thing. Keep moving.
Yeah, keep moving, man. Jason Momoa will help you.
Ooh.
He will give you the D.
Why not?
The
He's over
peen. All right. Okay. Because I know you like them. Oh, them Islander polys. When, let's say, back in the day, and when you were with your significant other, when you were with, we're not gay, so when we're with women, right? When they posted explicit photos on the ground or on the net, did you guys feel some kind of way? Like, were you like kind of mad that your woman is, in lingerie and all, these guys are like, double tapping that shit?
Truthfully, the only thing that makes me mad about it is she didn't send it to me first.
Okay, so on that, it's God, there's a specific term that I'm trying to find, but it's one of those things where she sent you the pic, but then she put it on
Public.
and, in public. I'm like, man, I do not feel special anymore. My heart is a little hurt.
I felt fine. Hey, you sent it to me first.
Oh,
It
no,
is
man.
what it is. That's
You
cool.
better send me like a
But-
different picture.
But if you sent it to the gram or put it on the gram or the book or back in the day, the space, MySpace for those youngins.
Friendster.
Yeah, Friendster back in the day. But if you put it on there first, what are you looking for?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thought that goes through my head.
Okay.
Oh, you're looking for something else. Because that's my shit.
I kind of agree with that a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Would you feel some type of way if for the net she's wearing explicit things like like lingerie, but when it's just y'all, it's just the hoodie and the hoodie and the sweats. Would you feel some type of way if on the gram she's at and then out in
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years ago, yes.
10 years ago, but now you
I'll
just don't
say
give a
15
fuck.
years ago, yes.
Okay.
But
I think
now-
I'd be the same way too. Like
Yeah.
back in the day, I'd be like, "Damn, girl, you in that
Hey.
corset?
Fuck you.
Fuck shit, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, fuck you.
You know?
Why you saying that? Okay, let me, 15 years ago, it was a six pack there, all this. Let me take my shirt off and let me take a picture and just throw it out
It's
there.
different with it's
But-
different with guys and
Yeah.
girls though. You know what I'm saying?
Because guys are, they just nasty heads anyways.
Uh-huh.
They see anything go through, yes. Double tap that,
Uh-huh.
yep. And they are the quickest ones to go into your girl's DM and hit that thing.
Okay, so let's talk about that double tap on the Instagram because as guys, and because I get asked this a lot, women they think super different when we're double tapping a picture, right? Because with us guys, it's like like whatever, right? It's like because I like a photo doesn't mean I want to fuck it. You feel me? Like I like a picture of a Big Mac doesn't mean I want to fuck a Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm liking this picture because hey, I like. But with women, especially I think insecure ones or they have low self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
They feel some type of way when their man or significant other likes a certain type of picture or a certain type of bulge your boobs. So the question is, or what I'm trying to get to is like as a man, did y'all get any any flack from your significant other for double tapping the like button?
Back in the day, yes. Not from my wife.
Mm-hmm.
But my wife is, Chris knows her very well. My wife is like one of the dudes. She
is
chill.
one of the dudes,
She's so chill. She's all, hey, like what you like, it is what it is. Just know you're coming home to me.
Yeah.
That's what it's been before. Shout out to the person, and me and her are friends still. But my college girlfriend, if I like one thing, it was a full-on, D-Day.
It becomes a discussion.
It was a full-on D-Day.
For the ages, huh?
Full-on D-Day. Break
Yeah.
down why this is and this.
Mm-hmm.
And it can happen whether it's on Instagram or where it came up big time was in a board game playing with your family.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like men are from Mars, women from Venus. And the question was, who do you think is the most prettiest girl in the world?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 21 years old.
Double
Bruh.
tap.
Guess what?
Oh
Just
my
came up
God.
real quick.
Let me tell you something. My wife still gives me shit for Mila Kunis. Bruh. And then
Look, it is
and then
what it is.
the Fast and Furious, Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have I'm talking about young Michelle Rodriguez, not
Yeah.
old, but young. When
Fast
Vin
and Furious
Diesel picked
Picked
her
her up
up,
from the bus.
That scene.
but she still gives me shit for those two, and I'm like, huh?
If y'all haven't watched
I'm
Fast and
kinda
the Furious 1, y'all should watch it.
Yeah, R.I.P. P-Walk.
Yes.
Yeah, we go back. We go back in the
Oh.
day, you know what I'm saying?
My bad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But yeah, going back to the question, 15 years ago there was
static.
Static,
Mm.
big time.
Jay?
Yeah. Especially my last relationship.
Every
So
time you hit the like
picture-
on anything.
The pictures
Yep.
you liked,
Ooh.
she
like-
had a problem with.
Exactly. I think that comes down to the individual for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
She was
I
auditing.
agree.
She was auditing his Instagram. She's like, oh, his like that, like that's.
So
crazy.
if you like some animal fries and like a burger, to her this is like, oh, you like this shit, huh? You wanna fuck it? You wanna fucking marry it? Huh? Why don't you just get those fucking patties and put it on a dick?
I think it's
For real.
I think it's just more of like being special, or like, oh, why don't you just marry her, or oh, you like her instead of me, maybe you should just break up. It became like that type of a conversation between me and her.
Okay, so let me flip this then. If it was a picture of, let's say, your homegirl or your cousin's
no.
close
She
friend
was the
that
worst
you
one.
know.
That's the
was
worst one.
Oh yeah.
When you know the person.
Mm-hmm.
And so okay, so the picture's not explicit
yeah.
though. It's just you
Okay.
know, let's say them in a hoodie at one of your favorite restaurants getting a sourdough jack. What do you think there'll be like controversy there?
Oh yeah, they're gonna
Really?
they're always gonna make up situations in their head. Oh, maybe he's doing this behind my back. You know what I mean?
The conversation, I can already hear it out of Jay. Like, let's go back. You didn't like all these other pictures of her, but you like this
Exactly.
one. So do you like
Exactly.
this one, this one, this one, this one, this one
Ah.
of her? Do you like her more than me? Do you like this more than me? Blah blah
Okay.
blah. And I'm like, ooh.
No,
No,
like
I thought it was cool. Like
Yeah.
maybe I liked the caption she wrote. It had nothing to do with the picture.
I think it comes to maturity when
Right.
you know these conversations come up with the significant other, because I remember you know back in the day when I used to you know double tap the likes.
Double
I
tap.
used to get like super in trouble because you know it's a certain somebody with a certain body type with a certain phase, you know, stuff that like I like, but then again, I was liking shit that was the opposite of that too. So it was more of
we do that intentionally.
no, I actually you know
Swipe.
I'll just swipe like. You know what I'm saying? I like elephant toes.
Oh, that's cool.
You gonna get mad at me for liking elephant toes? No, but I just think it was a mature thing. Like the person will grow out of it one day, especially if you know when y'all like at least sit down and you like just break it down on how it is, and that's like the first and last conversation that y'all's gonna have about it. You know?
On that, do you guys think your mindset might change if you're as married men? Has that changed?
Okay, so
Versus relationship?
all right, I am a little petty right now because there's several pictures that was liked, and I know this like I knew these two. They didn't canoodle, they didn't fellate, but I knew that they were you know somewhat of an item. So I'd be like, but you know I'm not like you know I'm not sour about it, but it's just like three huhs. So, but I mean, I don't bring it up because it's like it's one of those things where it's like I'm not. It's
not
one
worth
of it's one of those fights where you know what I'm not even gonna dabble in that bitch. But
It's not worth it.
yeah. But I'm to you know put it on.
It's kinda like picking your
I
fights.
wouldn't mind if you know like if she's double tapping on big cocks. I wouldn't mind. Or you know strong black men or white men. Why? Because I'm already going home to that. So
Yep.
I'm pretty much cool. Like I'm pretty much confident in my shit. I'm pretty much confident in her shit. So it's that type. But old me, it's one of those. Okay, you like, I'm gonna like too. Yeah,
That revenge
Petty
mindset.
ass shit.
yeah, super petty with 3 T's.
Extra
But yeah,
petty.
but that was me though. That was me.
Okay, but now married, would you guys hold back, or are you still just same old double tap?
I am careful on what I tap. You know what I'm saying? But then again,
Okay.
like
True.
the people that I follow now, it's more like she knows them, or it's like one of these. Dude, I follow
okay.
the WNBA. They're fucking badasses, you know.
Yeah.
Like I follow
for
Super.
sure, for sure.
You know, I follow you know Diana Taurasi.
Mhm.
Like they're to me like they're A1s on the court. You know, I want to know what's going on in their shit.
For sure.
I follow like Filipino actresses that I grew up with. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like so yeah, I'm double tapping their, you know, them singing at a hot damn karaoke bar.
Yep.
I'm double tapping that shit. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck that? I think it's cool. They're singing Filipino songs that I know. You know, but when it comes to like, she knows like a lot of the people that I follow. Also, I'm following people from my unit too, though. So
of course.
it's like I said again, like it's a mature thing.
Mhm.
She trusts me now. Like she trusts me. Like I'm not canoodling or you know doing some shit. I'm not DMing.
Again, trust.
Yeah, I'm not DMing anyone on the low. The only times I'm DMing is like, yo man, you want to be a guest? Or you know what I'm saying? If someone's asking me like for advice, I'm like, fuck, just one whole paragraph and I'm done. Don't DM me again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that type of situation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yep. Same thing. Just like you said, definitely when you go through it, all right. Yes, there's people that I probably haven't unfollowed from years ago. IG have had it for a long time.
Yeah.
But before, where I used to like it, it's just go through it. Dude, I follow so many Hawaiian food people, and it's like,
Yeah, like
cool.
you double tap the
Watch
food,
this.
right? Doesn't mean you want to fuck the food. Doesn't want you want
But I
to
wanna
finger
go-
the fucking ube.
I want to go try that shit next weekend. Like, hey, babe, we're going to
damn.
go try this new food spot that's a food truck up in North Shore or something like that.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
yeah.
But that's kind of the things I look at.
Mhm.
There's only one person that I'm jealous of with my wife, and that's the worst person. I think she's terrible, but my wife loves her more than anything else in the world, and she wants to help her, and it's a girl, and her name is Britney Spears.
Mm.
It's just, I think my wife would leave me for Britney Spears, but
Bro, would you
That's
would you get a Britney Spears OnlyFans if she started one?
nope.
No.
Back
I
in
think
middle
I
school,
would.
high school, yes.
I think I would, man. I'd be interested. I'd be like, you know what?
She's
You know,
crazy,
I'll
dog.
subscribe for a month. Let's see where she goes.
She's crazy.
Just to
I don't
see.
know. She nuts.
Exactly, dude. She's nuts, dude. What if she's like horny nuts?
Oh.
What you don't know, dude, until you subscribe. I want to get my.
You
toes
let me know
subscribed.
then. You let me
You know
know.
what I'm saying? Like I want to get. I tell my wife, you know, let's get your toes on OnlyFans. You know, let's see if we can make money off that shit.
I told
Cause
Tom that about a month ago.
you know, people like toes.
There is
Yeah.
people.
I said,
Yeah.
babe, look, you
Oh,
got tattoos
God.
on your feet, and your
Let's,
toes are nice.
Let's make a couple hundred.
Tattoos, rings, man.
You know
You
what I'm
got,
saying?
you got a whole channel right there.
I know one person. I personally know somebody back home who has made over in the last year almost over 6 figures.
It's a he.
A fee. And,
Huh.
it is a he. But people think it's a she.
Ooh.
Because he shaves his feet
Ooh.
and he manicure,
Watch
pedicure,
out.
all this stuff.
Bro, you know what? I cannot get mad at him because
And he's,
must
making,
have
he's,
nice
he's on his
feet, bro.
grind.
bro, I can't get mad because you know I talked to Jay about this. I had a situation with my foot, you know, with my feet,
Mm-hmm.
and you know I see how important it is to take care of one's footwear, your everyday
Hey man, I got the
The
stone.
software.
I got the stone too, man.
you know
I got the stone.
Stone,
I heard
you
the
know?
stone.
the stone.
I heard the conversation
Hey,
in
go
the
back to
pod.
episode 1 and 2, you guys.
Yeah.
You know,
You'll
no,
hear
but
it.
I'm talking about the athlete's foot.
Mhm.
You know, like yeah, that situation
Boom!
was
Tough
no
act
fun.
internet.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was not fun. But now the situation is good. And dude, I wish I would have taken care of my feet earlier, and I would have been on this OnlyFans shit.
Hey.
Hey, look at my feet, bitch. Painted toes. Hey, as long as my girl feet bringing in money, I don't care.
Yeah.
I do not care.
I give it all up to him. Like, you making over 6 figures
Hell
in
yeah.
a year?
Would you let your
On
woman?
some feet?
I asked my wife to be a sex phone operator. Would you ever let your, let's say, significant other, your future or your last
1-800
girl
hot
to
stuff.
be a phone
Sounded
sex
like
operator?
Sunday night
You're
slow
just
jams.
talking.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
So with that, yes, it's not extremely uncommon. It's maybe pretty easy for some people. At the same time, the hindering part of me is saying no, only because there's people known out there who've gone through psychological craziness or like it affected them.
So you care about the other person other than that?
oh
Or,
no,
or,
no, no, no.
or is it your
my significant
person?
other on the
Okay.
phone, because sometimes that can get to them mentally. Again, mentally fuck them up. If they do it too long, thinking it's something, it will eventually become a thing for them. Like,
Okay.
And it may affect the relationship at some point.
See, that's why I got you on, because I would have never thought that shit. That whole mental thing of the operator falling in love with the client. I would have never thought that shit
it's
because
possible.
it is possible.
It's the same thing when people watch porn.
Exactly.
They go in, they watch it, they do their thing,
Porn addiction's
and
a
then they go home to their wife, and they're trying to do exactly what was happening in that porno, and it's like you're making love to that person that you watch all the time in that porn. You're not making love to your wife anymore. You're making love to that person that you watch all the time in the porn.
And some relationships bring that up too.
Yep.
Like they bring that as an issue.
Okay, well, speaking of porn, me, I've never taken porn to that level because I got my stroke from Ron Jeremy. That's how I got my shit. That's how I got my shit strong. You know what I'm saying? But I've never.
Do your Kegels, guys.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever, like pictured another person besides the person that I'm with. You feel me? Or taking that shit in the bedroom. Of course, like, I experimented, but then it's one of those things where I know the other person is watching porn too. So it's not just me bringing the freakiness to the bedroom. It's
probably on when it's doing it.
It's in conjunction.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you, watching porn while doing it, that's some
different
pretty,
level.
That's pretty cool.
It's fun.
It's pretty cool.
Been there, done it.
I've been
Khalifa.
I've been there. It's a little different for me.
Is it really different?
I can't focus on what's going on. I'm busy just doing my thing.
Oh, you're busy findangling.
I have my own way of treating her, canoodling. Yeah.
You're not fellaced.
Yeah. Let me rewind real quick. About the phone sex part.
Phone set. Oh, okay.
As,
we're going back to that.
as the one as being the giver or the one talking.
Okay.
Having past relationships. Man, I tell you, it can be satisfying. Like having that power over the phone. So that comes back to how I'm careful letting my significant other, because the power of the voice of the male can be very turning on as well as like
You do sound
controlling.
sexy on the microphone.
Like, calm down, all right?
Oh, okay, sorry.
But that can really control someone.
Yeah.
Just to
Your voice octave got a little low. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. It sounds good in here.
I mean, I'm a little sick, so that kind of.
Bro, the bed voice.
Bed voice.
Is the shit.
Yes.
Always call it the Sunday night slow jam voice.
Right.
Night slow jam voice.
The waking up because you're kind of like
Raspy,
sick, raspy. That is the shit. You know, that will get.
And from a lot of women who like that.
Yeah, like, oh yeah. Speaking of voices, what kind of voices do you like from the opposite sex? I'll tell you what, I was into the bop. But I really like I'm more into like, the regular tone and the raspy. Like if there's like not too much bass, but a little bass. But like not, I'm totally turned off by that. I don't know what to say. Leave a voicemail, and you're so silly. Stop. That type shit. I'm not.
That's annoying.
I'm not into that. But I'm grown up. I like the. I guess I like the mature voice, a little lower now.
Oh,
but
most
yeah.
definitely.
I think it's the confidence that comes out with the voice.
Oh yeah,
The confidence when you speak it.
Uh-huh.
It could. I don't know, something about, just like you said, the raspy. Man, you confident with the raspy voice? Ooh.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes, you
That's
got
me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. If you can,
Yes.
you can make me stand at attention. Just listening to the voice.
Yeah.
And it's just the confidence that comes across with your cadence, how you say it.
He said cadence.
It's true. The cadence of how you know how annoying it is sometimes when you stutter.
That kind of situation.
Yeah. Those things, I don't like that. That's not me. But if you can be confident and just speak your mind and let it go, and then, I'm good with it.
Jay?
There we go.
About the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you know what you want, if you're confused about it, probably don't want it.
I honestly like being in the military. I've heard a lot of like different accents from from the East Coast, from Rhode Island, from from across the ocean. When I hear a woman speak
Now you're talking about
Like,
accents.
Yeah, like lightweight ghetto now. Like that shit annoys the fuck out of me now. Like
Really?
yeah. When, oh god.
Give us
Where
example.
we're from, though, everybody
It's a little different.
I'm talking about like
people did it. Like, so many people did it.
Yeah, it's like yow.
We talked about it before.
God, I hate that shit
Well,
now.
we talked about it before we even got on today. Like, on my last pod. Shout out to you guys on the podcast. But the N-word was thrown so much. And it was to the point
I've
like,
heard a lot of Caucasian women from
where we're from.
the ghetto that would say that, and you know from where we're from too. And then it's funny because where we're from, it's
Everybody used it.
everyone used it, and we were all hanging out with each other. We weren't. I don't think Seaside or where we were from, we ever had like some type of race issue.
Nah,
We
everyone.
had a Mexican versus Vietnamese issue. We had a
Mexican versus
blacks
Islanders.
versus we had
Yep.
that.
All
But
the
like
time.
I think when I don't think there was like ever some type of like stupid ass riot.
No.
Nah.
You know, like racial
That's
tension
not
and
even
shit.
close,
I
yeah.
don't think that it was like it ever went
And
down
it's
to that
funny
shit.
because even during the fights, you hear the Mexican people, if they were fighting the blacks, would call you the N-word
Yeah.
while you fighting.
Yeah, and they're like, huh? And it,
Nope.
it's crazy because, like, the Africans, the blacks, they don't, where we were from, like, they didn't care that we used that word because it was, I don't want to say the culture, but it was what we were known, you know, because growing up in that neighborhood, in that type of lifestyle that we were growing up in.
And I always look at
D-block.
it now. D-block. Ooh. But I always look at it now, and me and Dom fight about it. She used to use it. She is very against it now. But it pops out with me, once a week, twice a week. It just comes
Yeah,
out.
especially when you're drinking.
And I'm talking to
Oh.
somebody, and nigga.
Yeah.
You unlock
But-
that subconsciousness in the back of your mind. It
but-
comes out.
Our conversation about it is like we turned something that was so negative into a positive. It's a positive thing to say, like, you my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you my boy.
Mhm.
This is my thing.
Yeah, that's like the subside
Like,
of
and
that word.
How
Yeah.
it was like you are my boy. This is how it works, and we turn these things into a positive to a point where we can have a conversation with the black community. I'm not even gonna say African because I got in trouble about that before.
Mhm.
We said the black community that we can. You're able to say, "Hey, you my nigga."
Yeah,
You my boy. We could do this. We turn something that was so negative into such a big positive. But at the same time, you go to the wrong place, the wrong time. You go to
Oh,
the
they
south.
take that
Yeah.
shit to
You go to the south and
hard,
say that
bro.
you gotta have your black card.
Yeah.
And you only have your black card with your friends.
Uh-huh.
Because if you go to their other friends and you're not friends with them, and
Yeah.
you say that,
Oh
word,
yeah, definitely.
you fighting.
That word, dude. Unless you're dropping like the hard R, you're not gonna. You should get your ass beat. You know what I'm saying? Because that hard R will wreck your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you put in good perspective for him. Like,
Mhm.
just as much as we have to evolve when we go to your area,
Mhm.
you're evolving to our area. And
Yes.
This is what is going on over here. This is what people say, especially in the Bay. You go to the Bay now, Filipinos, Mexicans, Armenians,
Fucking Cambodians
and
and
all of them.
Micronesians.
Trust me,
All the N's.
they still on their little hyphy nigga movement, and they
Yes,
still
they
do
are,
it.
dude.
They
It's been
still
LA
do it.
still crumping.
Still crumping.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mike Brown, crump. Hey.
Hey.
But yeah, they're still on it. Like, they have that get. Even if you see them away from their situation, it comes out.
Yeah.
It comes out, especially being from the Bay. Just happens.
Man, dog. Shout out to the fucking culture. Shout out to the fucking
Yes.
goddamn people that's still keeping it down, being respectful, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Always with respect.
Of course, dog. Of course, man. Well, shit, man. Do you have any Shit, do you have any shout outs before we dip out? You got any plugs that you want to throw out there, or whatever?
A shout out to you guys for letting me be on.
Oh yeah,
big
always,
shout out for
man.
that one.
Always
I
a
don't-
pleasure, dude.
It's great to be on a pod again. I haven't been on in probably a couple months.
Oh man, hell yeah.
So it's like something that I've always loved, always wanted to do. I have, had a pod. They still run it back home.
Mhm.
And I'm a special guest on my own pod back there. Like, they'll call me up
okay.
randomly and be like, "Hey, you want to jump on? Yeah, put me on." And I do it over the phone.
That's what's up. I mean, hopefully, like if we, get down with like learn how to do the Zoom or know how to connect the phone or do this whole fucking there's a computer there. Hopefully we can like connect two pods, man. I'm down. I'm down doing that shit.
When you learn how to
Still
connect the
growing.
phone,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
especially
saying?
doing this YouTube stuff or whatever, you can go. Hey guys, we're meeting at this time on IG. We're going live. You guys call into the pod. Let's
Of
do
course,
it.
yeah, man. Hawaiian time, of course. Assholes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Stay up,
I'm waking
guys.
your ass up. Shit, man. With that being said, man, shout out to Nino, our content advisor. Shout out to Rapid Bye. Shout out to Bobby. Shout out to every fucking person that's listening to this shit. Hopefully y'all learned a thing or 10. Jay, you got anything?
So, I got it.
Got nothing.
So
Alright,
it
then.
sounded like he had another question.
I know, right? Well, shit, man.
We save that for the next one.
Okay. Well, shit, man. Y'all be people. Thanks again for listening to the Relationship Method podcast. And we out this bitch.
Yeah.
Peace.
Late.